Hey, hi everyone. This is Rohit here. So let me introduce you myself. Some brief about me. So basically, I am an IT engineer working in Bangalore, and I'm into market for last 8 years. I've been trading in F&O sector most of the time. That is Nifty, Bank Nifty, Mid Cap, and Fin Nifty. So I've come here to open a new YouTube channel to educate the people who want to understand about the market depth, about the option market. So this is a very old knowledge. Nothing new has been introduced here, but in India, this is very new. People are not aware about what exactly the price action is, how the price moves, what is the behavior of the price, what exactly is green candle, what exactly is a red candle. So So yeah, let's begin with the option market. So basically, what is option? You might have heard about the term option when when you go to some bank or you go to some market where people start coming and they start like on their products. So whoever bids the high, he wins. Yeah. So this is the basic understanding about the option market where we have a buyer and we have a seller. So basically, take an example, you have a product which starts from 100 rupees, okay, and it goes on to 101, 102, 103, and so on. And there are buyers who are aggressive buyers and less aggressive buyers, okay. So whoever bids for the higher price, he wins. So the similar happens in the market as well. Okay. So we need to understand at what particular price who is strong and who is weak. Okay. And who is trying to balance the market or balance the market for that particular price. So I've been using this Go charting for a long time. So so you need to understand the chart here. So this is a cluster chart. Okay. So you have to come here with the charts. This is a cluster chart. Okay, we have various types of candles. So you guys might be aware of this candlesticks. This is a normal candlesticks pattern. Okay, here you don't have anything called as ask and bid. You don't have the understanding about the candle, whether it is going to be bullish or it is going to be bearish in the market. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to go and click the cluster candle. Okay, so this is how you get some sort of values here, which makes you understand about the option, who is a better buyer and who is a better seller. Okay. Hope you guys are with me and it is not as tricky as the technicals. Okay. Okay. Let me try to visualize you my chart. Hope you guys are seeing a couple of lines here. I've drawn it. I'll show you how to draw that lines as well. But before that, I would like to show you something as well. You can see the below section here, which is called as cumulative delta section, and one is called a flow delta. So what is delta according to you guys? So let me tell you, just draw it here. So the difference between the buyers and sellers is called a delta. Okay, so this is the basic definition of delta. So take an example, we have 100 buyers, and for that particular price, we have 90 sellers. So what would be the delta? So the delta would be positive here. positive 10. The positive 10 represents there are 10 more buyers than sellers. Okay. So for now, you guys just focus on this. What exactly is delta, and how do we calculate the delta in terms of market, in terms of option market? Okay. Basically, we're trying to learn the option market philosophy. So in earlier days, when there were no technology point, so in that case, you might have seen the movie uh, Harshad Mehta. This is uh, this is the one of the famous web series what we have. So broke they had some brokers, and brokers used to go to the stock market, stock mandi we call it. Okay, where they used to bid for that price, and there would be both buyers and sellers, and that they used to close over there. So that is the basic fundamental of share market here. Okay. So coming to the next point, we have something called as limit players in market. Limit players, and we have something called as market players in market. Okay. So what exactly are the limit players? Limit, and how crucial these people play their role in the market. So buyers, limit buyers and limit sellers we call them. Okay. Limit buyers and limit sellers we call them. So basically they place their order. Take an example, they place the order. Consider the market is selling at 100. Okay. As of now, the market is selling as 100. So what the limit players will do? Limit players will place their orders at certain price. Okay. So the price would be 99. Okay. So they place their order on the limit basis. They have the control at their position. Okay. So this is for limit option buyers and limit option sellers. Okay. What? Okay. Got this? So what exactly market players? Market players are nothing but market orders, which they directly places at market price. So what the market price we have defined here? The market price was 100 rupees. So whatever price you trigger, it gets triggered at 100 rupees. Okay. And the order gets executed successfully. So this is the basic difference between limit buyer and a market order. Okay. Hope you guys are clear till now. Okay. So let me take you to the platform now. So how did this lines comes? Okay. So this lines plays a very crucial role in terms of option market. Okay. Option market is directly linked with the volume of data. How much volume is getting involved for that particular time or for that particular session. Okay. So I'll just blow it out, and you can just look at the price action, how accurate these price actions are. Okay. So look at this level 24,621. Okay. Look at this level, 24,679, 24,703. Okay, and this one, 24,740. How beautifully these lines are working. Okay. So this basically these lines are the volume layer, the volume traded levels. Okay. So how do we place this or plot these lines? Okay. We have something called as volume profiling. So you have to go to order flow and just click on this volume profile. So once you click on this, you get a picture something like this. Okay. So this is the most traded volume area of it. So I'll just tell you, I'll just use the bar replay service for better visibility. Okay. So basically we have to just look at the most traded volume area and mark these particular lines. That's it. Okay. So we have to do it for the previous day, previous 4 5 days, and similarly we have to go for the top 4 5 days and bottom 4 5 days. So we don't have anything such here as the market is in a downtrend. So we have this as of now. Okay. So what I will do, I'll just close this and just focus on the cluster now. So what exactly is cluster? So this is a cluster chart. So I just went to charts and just click on this cluster charts. We got this. Okay. So our candle starts here. Okay, 9:15 the candle starts here. So how do you read this cluster charts? Okay. So the left hand side you can consider as the seller, and the right hand side you consider as the buyer. Okay. So here you can see when the market opened, initially there were 2.4k sellers and zero buyers for that particular price. As the price went up, you can see the difference in the delta. So the difference in delta you come to see here. So this is a positive delta. Okay. So the difference between the buyers and sellers will be calculated in the delta. Okay. I'll tell you about the cumulative delta after this. So we got a 29k buyer sale and 19k sellers, 96k buyers, 18k sellers. Okay. Okay. So I'll explain you about the cumulative delta. So cumulative delta is like adding on the previous values and getting a new delta. So every day this cumulative delta is being calculated freshly. It will not uh, pass on to the previous day. Like it will start from the first candle itself. It will calculate 1 plus 2. Okay, we get a sum of that. Then 2 plus 3, we get a sum of this, and so on. We also have something called as delta bars. Okay, so delta bars will just make this cumulative delta, and you can easily see this particular graph here. You can just move it out for you. This helps you understand your price action in a much better and efficient way. Okay, so this is the initial line, 0 line. Okay, so above this we always consider the price to be positive. Below this we always consider the price to be negative. Okay, so this I'll explain you in upcoming videos. So now try to understand what exactly happened here, why the price came here and it did not break this particular level. Okay, so this is something called as exhaustion which is happening here. I have shown you the limit buyers and limit sellers. So the price is going down. So the delta is going down. But why the price action is not coming down? Because we have a limit buyers here. Limit buyers are trying to, uh, accumulate the sellers. They're not trying to allow the sellers to go down. So they're telling, boss, whatever quantity you want to sell, purchase it from me. I'm going to give you that quantity. Suppose, take an example, uh, there is a seller, he wants to sell 100 quantity. Okay. So what the limit buyer tells, I have 1,000 quantity, buy it from me. Okay. Unless this 1,000 quantity is filled, price will not come down. Okay. So you can try to see here how the price is behaving here. So we got a 48K delta here at this particular time. We have to target the highest delta. Okay. So the 48K delta is here and 20K buyers we have. And once we subtract this, we get, or once we do a calculation for this, 48 minus 20K, we get somewhere the delta around minus 29K. Okay. But soon after that, you can see the price should go down because we have 48K negative delta here. Okay. That means 48K sellers are trying to push the price down, but immediately the next candle has absorbed this particular delta. So we call this as an absorption. Absorption is a completely different concept. So in the further upcoming videos, I will try to explain or make a separate video on that. As of now, you guys just need to focus on the basic stuff. What exactly the option market is. Okay. And one thing about the beauty about the option market is it will try to hit the volume areas. Okay. So it will come from one volume area to the other volume area, and from the top it goes to the other volume area. You can easily trade your profit. This is the beauty of option market and the volume theory. So guys, please do like and subscribe my YouTube channel. In the upcoming days, I'll be coming live and I'll be sharing the daily analysis and also the option market theory and the concepts. So that you get well prepared for the upcoming market along with the volume levels. Do reach out to me if you have any further questions on this. Okay. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. So that I get some more. What you can say? In Hindi, we call it protsahan. To make some more education videos for you guys. Okay. Thank you, guys. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'll be coming with the other concepts with respect to volume and option market. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.